It's on. Oh man. Off. On. So it's March. It's first Saturday. Second Saturday. 8th. Um so I was watching my goals video. Because what I want to do is kind of reflect each month. There's other stuff that I actually want to talk about, but this is what I'm going to talk about right now. And so February was pretty not good as far as productivity, getting things done, working on a plan. My birthday was last week and a half ago, and I gave myself the excuse of going out and drinking. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I just was like, okay, after this week, I'm 31, and I'm gonna get my life together. So Tuesday was the end of that week, and I haven't really done much since then. But February in overall wasn't a very productive month. There's a lot that I'm reminded of in February, and I use that as an excuse to be lazy. And it was a combination of an excuse to be lazy, like things were going on, and I could go do them and have a good time and be with friends and go to New York and do a few other things. But a lot of it was just, I don't know. Maybe it was being overwhelmed. Maybe it was trying to do too many things at once. But I just found myself physically tired a lot, and so I didn't keep up with a lot of the goals that I said I wanted to do. Recording twice a week, which may be a little lofty at this point, just because I don't really have a theme for these. So it's just kind of having a twice a week updates is a little much. I do three times a week updates at work, and that's very annoying. So I don't understand why I put this for me. But what I want to kind of do now is revamp some of the goals. So in general, working my health, reading more, coming up with a plan for how I want to go through each month and through the rest of the year, is still the goal. But I think those individual goals are going to change. Recording as often as possible, and that's more of something significant, something I have to say. If you look back, there's a recording I have of me saying I had nothing to say, but I said I was going to do this. So I feel like that's really pointless. So yeah, so March, it's a new month. It's a week into it. Like I said, I really haven't done much, but I mean, it's not over. One of the things that's really hard to do, one of the things that's really easy to do is to say, I'll do it next month, I'll do it Monday, I'll do it, I'm setting this thing and I'm going to bullshit and do whatever else until that day, and then I'll get my act together. And that's not how it works. So one of the things, I may have posted this on Instagram or Facebook or somewhere, but it's basically saying that it's a tragedy that people wait to start things until they're ready. And I actually may have said this the last time, but it's a point that I want to reiterate today, because waiting till Monday isn't necessarily bad, but at the same time, if there's things I can do now, if I can, instead of waiting till Monday, get down and do 10 push-ups, do some curls or whatever, then do that now, still have that goal for Monday to go to the gym. And actually, a friend of mine is part of a group called Get Uncomfortable Training. I don't know what the T stands for. He told me yesterday, but Monday and Thursday, so I'm going to try and start doing that more often. Tuesdays I still play basketball. I'll make Wednesday and Friday, maybe Sunday, Saturday, whatever, my actual gym day. But what I want to do is go to the gym every morning, and then maybe 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, doing other things. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't want to make any goals that are too lofty. I want these to be realistic. I want to succeed. So I don't want to go easy on myself and say, oh, 1 day a week, that's fine. But I do want to say something realistic so I don't feel overwhelmed. And I think a lot of the goals I have right now, or I had, were overwhelming because I'm 31 and I'm running out of time in my head. I'm not 31. My grandfathers, both of my great grandmothers lived still alive and are 98. So I got 2 more lifetimes of what I've lived right now. So if I'm live like them, and I don't feel like they did anything extra. They didn't have super athletic lives or eating really good or anything like that. So longevity is in my family. So hopefully, as long as I don't get shot, I should be okay. But one of the things that's kind of been on my mind lately is my shortcomings, and how I allow those things, or the past with those things, affect what I'm doing now, and how I think I can succeed and different things like that. So I don't want to dwell on them, but I want to put them out there. And I think my shortcomings, my biggest ones, because there's a list. One is selfishness, and it's not in a "that's my cookie, I'ma only do for me" type of way, but it's more of well, one, my selfishness mostly affects me. It does affect others. I don't want to put it out there as though it doesn't, but mostly it affects me. I would rather feel comfortable. I want to feel good, so I'll sit and play video games that I know I'm good at, and I'm going to smash people because I need I need that feeling like I'm succeeding at something, rather than going out and trying something that I don't know what I'll be successful at, or trying to push myself to do something that I don't think that I'm that good at. That need to feel like I'm worth something, and it's not a bad feeling, but stopping yourselves from doing things to improve yourself, to motivate yourself, to get out there and just make improvements, because you're uncertain, is one of my things. Now I'm selfish in other ways. Ask my ex-girlfriend, she'll let you know. But I'm working on that. It's definitely something that I know I see myself, and it's not a conscious thing. It's not a I'm choosing myself over you. This is how my brain has worked for so long, so this is what I do. So it's a conscious effort to not be that, and I think that goes right into insecurities, knowing the things that you're bad at, and avoiding them. And I want to get out of that. It's a beautiful day today. It's very easy for me to sit in my house and not do anything and watch TV and play video games, but going out and talking to people, I mean, doesn't sound like that big a deal, but there's a lot of things that I want to try and do. This video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna cut it here. But like I said, I don't want to dwell on these things, but I want to put them out there, and so that I know when I look back at this and say, what have I been working on? How does that fall in line with the things that I say I want to improve on? I can revamp like I'm doing today, and I think this is good that I have the ability to see what I was thinking 2 months ago, beginning of the year, and see where I am now in comparison to that. So it's about improvement, and that's what we're trying to do. So if you have any tips, comments, questions, anything you'd like to see me talk about or say, as you can see, I'm still in bed, and it's 12:30. I've been up, but I'm in bed. So yeah, let me know. We'll talk later. I don't know. I forgot. I feel like I had to sign off, but I forgot what it is. So maybe next time.